Good evening everyone, welcome to another video. I hope you're keeping well. I'm joined by my mate Hambo.
Hello.
We are down in Kent tonight on the coast. We're at Botany Bay near Broadstairs, near Margate, and we've got the White Cliffs behind us. It's really popular, this place, and there's quite a few people wild camping as well, with big tents and stuff like that. It's one of the hottest days of the year today. It's a Friday night and it's been about 35-36 degrees Celsius today. Very hot. It's cooled down a bit now, bit cloudy, cloudier than I would have liked, but it is what it is. We've got some ciders on the go. Good old Rosie's pigs again. Got a few of them. I've got a little cool bag with some ciders in. We've got some food for tonight. I'm using the OEX Takana gas stove because we only had about a quarter of a mile to walk. Thought I'd carry that bigger stove. It's lovely here, really nice. It's so busy though, so busy. There's people having fires, massive barbecues, there's huge tents, everything. Unfortunately, some of those people are probably going to be the ones that litter and are tossers, but what can you do? We're not going to be tossers though. We're going to leave no trace. We're going to take everything with us, of course, as always. And if you're thinking about it, you should do the same as well. Not to be preachy. I love camping on the coast. It's just brilliant. The sound of the waves. It's just something about it. I think it's brilliant. So it's going to be a good little camp. And this is the first week that I've been back at work as well, so I've done 4 days on the trot in the gym, but my new shift pattern is so good. I'm really pleased about it, and it means that I get Friday evenings off, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays, and then I haven't got to be back in work till Tuesday midday. So I can go out and explore. So I could probably do long distance walks, loads of wild camps, everything. And yeah, I've kind of taken a back seat with my personal training at the moment, just gym instructing at the moment, so it frees up a lot of my time and saves me a bit of money. Yeah, I'm really pleased. Anyways, apologies for this really lengthy intro, but I thought I'd get that out of the way. Anyways, enough thinking and let's get drinking. Cheers everyone to a good wild camp. People are still coming and going. It must be sort of getting on to nearly 9 o'clock now, and there's people still in the sea. It's baking hot. I mean, we're sweating just after setting them tents up, and it wasn't exactly strenuous. Whoa, just saw some lightning over there as well, so there's kind of like a storm. When it's been really hot, you get like thunderstorms. So we just literally saw this massive bolt of lightning over the sea. Quite concerning. Hopefully we don't get any lightning coming this way. I don't know what time it is now. It must be nearer 10 o'clock and it is dark. Apologies for the awful lighting. That's a bit better. I've done some dinner. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Frey Bentos chicken meatballs in gravy with a Sainsbury's own super noodle packet, vegetable flavour. A cup of tea. Our second cider of the night. Just about see it. Brothers rhubarb and custard cider. It's one of my favourite ciders. I absolutely love this. It turns out we're camping near the Glastonbury set. You know what I mean? Big tents, stupid kid names, probably going to leave some rubbish, and just shouting to each other across the beach like there's no one else there. you know. I mean, who calls their fucking kid Levi? Seriously. Anyway, I'm not going to moan, I'm going to enjoy this camp. Hambo's going stoveless, by the way. So he's been having, what was it, banana,
peanut butter and chocolate spread.
Nice. And for dessert, I have got some of my mum's homemade chocolate brownies. I had one at work today, so, you know, as Forrest Gump says, I ate some. But they're really good. That's sort of what we're talking about. I'll have that one. Hambo, do you want one?
Oh mate, I love one, thank you.
Yeah. That's the quickest I've seen him move all day. Go on. There you go.
Oh, super.
Social distancing as well.
Thank you very much.
We're doing.
Cheers, thank you.
Not a problem. There's plenty more. Oh.
Oh yeah, nice.
It might have dried out a little bit, but they're good. The tin of Frey Bentos meatballs came from someone's Boris box, so I got them for free. The packet of Sainsbury's super noodles, probably something like 50p, probably less than £1, I know that. And of course these are homemade, so bargain. I've got another Thatcher's cloudy lemon cider, absolutely brilliant cider, so I'll probably have that next. Final cider of the evening is another Rosie's Pig rhubarb cloudy cider. I think Hambo gave me this one, so cheers mate.
Cheers matey.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's quietened down a lot now. There's still people, you know, sort of in the darkness somewhere. There's of course people camping over that way. They've got a fire. I think they might have gone to sleep now actually. And further up that way towards like the pub and the car park and stuff, I don't know, well I've not been down there, but Hambo, when he sort of popped up there earlier, said it was absolutely heaving, and there was still like, there was people having music, fires, just, it was like party district. It was crazy. But up this end it's a lot quieter, it's nice. And when I scouted this out, this is what I was looking for, was somewhere sort of a bit more peaceful, but we've still got the white cliffs behind us. It's really nice sandy beach, and we're sort of in the dunes and stuff on this sort of grassy sandy sort of stuff, and it's just really nice. We've been watching the lightning storm out at sea. Thankfully that's not come this way, and just been chatting and just chilling out. It's just so nice just to be able to relax. And the Glastonbury sets have all gone asleep now, so we're not getting like screaming kids or anything. And the OEX Takana gas stove, bit temperamental at first. It was struggling to sort of light it. It kept sort of going out, but eventually it worked. And then I've also got my BCB Fire Dragon gel fuel stove, just because you don't always want the sound of a gas stove going off. I just think it ruins the ambiance. So that worked fine. It was actually probably more reliable than the gas stove. It's the only problem with them jet boil copy stoves and stuff like that. I find the more high-tech a stove is, the more things can go wrong with it, and that's why I never really like to completely rely on them and stuff. I always like to bring a little small over alcohol stove or a gel fuel stove just in case. It's annoying because you don't want to carry like 2 stoves, but I'd rather that than not be able to cook stuff, especially if you've got food that has to be cooked or you have to boil water for stuff. And yeah, not that we're going to freeze to death tonight, but it's nice to have a, you know, a hot drink and a hot meal. I quite like that. But maybe I'll go down the stoveless route one day and bring sandwiches and stuff. I've contemplated it a few times, and I'll probably try it. It'd be an interesting, well, I think it'd be an interesting little video to try one day, so who knows. Anyways, more brownies. Anyways, I think we're going to have one more drink. I might see if I've got another tea or something. I don't know, I don't think I might have a nighttime tea somewhere. I'll have a look. Quickly boil that up, and then really we need to get some sleep because it will start getting light soon, in like about 2.5 hours. So yeah, that's not good. Everyone else has gone to sleep, all the other wild campers and the Glastonbury set and stuff. They've had enough. was just us two weirdos on the beach just pissing around with my camera in the dark. It's been good fun though, it's been really good fun. I'm looking forward to the morning, seeing what it's like. It's going to be cool. I would like to try and get the sunrise, but I need to sleep as well because it's late. So anyways, I'll probably leave it there for tonight. So enough yawning. I'll see you in the morning. Morning everyone, it's just gone 6 AM. We were up at about 5 AM and we just caught the sunrise, and once again it's like a hive of activity here at Botany Bay. All the other wild campers are up, they watch the sunrise and they're down at the beach and stuff. Slept really well and it was comfy. It wasn't boiling hot last night and it wasn't cold either, so it was optimal conditions, so the setup I had worked just fine. Hambo said that he didn't sleep particularly well, even though when he tested the tent out at home in Wales it was fine and he slept fine. I think he said it was just because he was excited about being out on his first camping in ages, so it was probably that didn't help. Like I said, it's quite busy. I mean, I suppose this is like peak tourist season. We're in the 6 weeks school holidays, so, and of course it's sort of post lockdown, so everyone wants to be out doing something, kind of making up for lost time really. And yeah, unfortunately it's busy. Yeah, it's like the beach that never sleeps. Everyone else has got the same idea. Now I don't know if that's just because of lockdown and now everyone wants to get out on wild camp, but I find it really annoying, and it almost feels like you're on a campsite. It doesn't feel as special, and it doesn't feel as adventurous when you turn up and there's like a row of tents. And this is like the quieter end of Botany Bay, and you just think, hopefully this isn't the way it's going to be going forward. Like, I hope when things eventually get back to normal, all the people that took up wild camping because they couldn't go on holiday abroad will sort of get a bit bored of it and sod off in a way. I know it sounds really bad, because at the end of the day, like, I hope the channel does inspire people to get out and wild camp, but then when you actually see loads of new people wild camping, it's also quite annoying. So sort of a struggle between that, sort of, are you grateful that people have kind of cottoned on to what you're doing, that it's really good fun, or you don't want to sound like some sort of exclusive members only club sort of thing, and clicking insular and sort of go, oh, there's only a few of us that should be doing it and stuff. I don't know, but like, it's great to see, you see families out doing this and stuff like that, and but I don't know, some strange thoughts on it. I mean, I suppose I'm not fussed, providing they take their rubbish with them and don't leave a mess, because it gives the rest of us a really bad reputation. But at the moment, it just sort of feels like kind of our little secret has got out to the world, and everyone's found out about wild camping. That's how it feels, and it's always nicer to find a really great wild camping spot, a really beautiful spot as well, and kind of have it all to yourself. Or there maybe just be like one other tent right down the other end of the beach or something, but this is like, literally, there's, I think, about 4 tents over at the far end, and then there's these 2 big tents here. All you need is like a shower block and like some electrical hookups, and someone to come around and ask for a fee, and you're basically on a campsite. So it's first world problems, though. There are far worse things going on out there in the world. So I think we have to address the elephant on the beach, and that is the old school tent that Hambo's rocking. And not that mine's a spring chicken itself, but this is a classic vintage bit of kit, this. So Hambo is going to show us through the tent. Take it away.
It's a Millets Scout tent, although the actual label on the front says Scout. Obviously a clear typo. The actual bag's got the correct spelling on. Dates from somewhere around early to mid 80s, and I'm going on that base that I had better tents later in the 80s when I can sort of definitively tie them down. Single skin, as you can see, the actual door has got no mesh on to keep the insects out. It's quite spacious inside.
Wow.
It's got a lot of pipe to it, but it's actually quite spacious.
You could fit 2 people in there, I reckon.
Yeah, you probably could. It'd be cosy, but yeah, it's just a sort of like classic A-frame or ridge tent, whatever you like to call it. It did have a waterproof in the week. It didn't rain last night, so that didn't get tested. And the sleeping bag I slept in last night was a Mountain Warehouse. I think it's a Traveller 50. It's only like a very lightweight, sort of summer style sleeping bag, but it was amply warm last night. Pegs, I've had to put a few sand stakes in on a couple of the pegs here at the front. But apart from that, it stayed up. We didn't have like massive winds last night. There's a bit of a breeze, flapped around a bit, but no, it's still standing, which is good.
Yeah.
I'm pleased I used it. I had to use it to try it and see how it was, and it's
condensation.
No, didn't get any condensation.
That's in there. Good. So it breathes. And we said, what is it, nylon?
Nylon, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. So you never know, a few of you watching may well have owned one of these or still own one. So no doubt you'll be in the comments talking about it. Pretty cool. So the Millets Scout tent, pretty cool. Cheers, mate.
That's all right.
Tragedy has befallen the camp.
Tragedy.
The pole's broke, and that's an aluminium pole as well. I don't know how that's managed to break, but look, that is a split. It's annoying as well because I've got another one of these tents and I've just sold it to Richard. I don't believe it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix that or not. I mean, gaffer tape, but how long will it hold it for? I cannot believe that. Literally, I was taking it down in the time lapse. You probably saw it and it just went boom, like that. That's mad. Anyways, we'll carry on with the time lapse, but I'm gutted about that. My beautiful Pro Action tent